Alright, first video recap and some important practice things to keep in mind for moving forward in general. So you got three things. So you're going to do about 10 to 15 minutes per exercise. So number one, we're not trying to max out speed, or well, I guess you could say max out a slow one. How would that work? Well, anyway, we're trying to go as slow as you possibly can while still feeling the beats and all that stuff. So basically, usually we're going to be going up faster and faster. We're going to be usually starting slow and going up as fast as we can with accuracy. Remember to always chase accuracy, not speed. Speed is just a byproduct of being accurate at faster and faster tempos. So the goal is to always be accurate at the faster tempo. If it's not accurate, it doesn't count. It's got to be good enough to be on your album. It has to be performed well enough that you would be proud to show somebody else. So that's the level of perfection we're going for. It's got to be good enough to be on your album, okay? So, we talked about mistakes a bit last night. So remember, when a mistake happens, do not just continue on to the end and start again. Stop immediately and address the mistake. If, for example, the mistake continues to happen in the same location, such as bar 4, for example, instead of going back to the start over and over and over again, after like 3 times the mistake happens, stay where that mistake keeps happening. Feel good at that, get it polished up, start feeling comfortable, and then go back to the start. I like to get 3 perfect takes in a row. It doesn't have to be on a continuous loop. You can play it, stop for a second, play it, stop for a second, play it again. That's fine. But 3 perfect takes in a row of whatever the problem spot is, and then go back to the start and put the whole thing together. So after 10 minutes, it's time to think about wrapping it up. Get where you can in 10 minutes, and then with the remaining 5, get 1 more perfect take, okay? If you max out before 10 minutes, good enough. Plenty good enough. Because you maxed out. You reached your top for that day. That's fine. I like to put the 10 to 15 minute cap on everything. So this way you're getting equal work for all 3 things. Because we want to have equal work for everything. A good way to tell that you are maxing out or you've maxed out for the day. If it takes 1, 2, or 3 minutes, 1 to 3 minutes of really busting your butt to get another good take, once you finally get it, then you're done. You're definitely done for the day. That's fine. Yeah, 1 to 3 minutes of really trying, and then you finally get it, that's it, you're done. That's how I measure whether I'm going to be done for the day on an exercise or not. I'm trying to think of other things that are important. I thought there was one more at least. I'm not thinking of it. Maybe that is everything. Anyway, if I think of something else, I'll definitely say it. So yeah, starting number 1 at 120 and working our way down. Oh yes, that was the other thing. So next week, there's a couple options we can do. Either way, I need to see you perform everything. This way I can tell how well it went, how good you're doing with these things. And that's what tells me what we should do next. So how well you do week after week is going to set the pace for how difficult the next thing is and the next thing and so on. So, option 1, which is what most people do, probably because it's just easier. Some people like to do it because they want the pressure. Performing at the very beginning of next week's lesson, I want you to tell me how, for number 1, how slow you got, and then for 2 and 3, how fast you got. Depending on what your speeds are, I'm going to ask you to go to something close to your max, but not exactly the max, and like go up by like 10 or 20 BPM to save time, and just have you kind of work through the different speeds, make sure all the like the slow speed sounds good, medium speed sounds good, and then close to your max sounds good as well. So the other option, what some people prefer, because they don't like the pressure of doing it live, is just like record your final practice session. Just record the whole thing and send the video over, just like you have in the Google documents. You can also do like an abbreviated thing where you go up by 10s or 20s until you get to like 10 or 20 under your max for the week. That's also fine. So basically those are the options there. Either you're gonna play it at the beginning of next week's lesson, or you can film yourself doing it and send that over, and then I can check that out. I won't always be able to watch it before the lesson, but I can always watch it at the beginning of the lesson. So either way, we got to check it out so I know how things are going, and we take it from there. All right, so number one, I'm going to play all these at some different speeds so you can compare how you are doing to what I'm doing. Not a bad idea. In fact, it's a very good idea. Check this recap 2 or 3 times throughout the week. So definitely the first day you get it, and then like maybe midweek, just to make sure things are still going correctly, and then maybe at the end of the week, just to triple check that it's absolutely being done correct, because every now and then people will watch the video at the beginning of the week, but then they don't watch it throughout the rest of the week, and then they end up playing stuff incorrectly. So the videos are here to help everybody play stuff correctly, but it only works if you watch it enough. Alright, so number one here, as I get going slower, I'll do that counting the 16th notes to help me really lock into where all those beats are and the spacing and all that stuff. So starting at 120 like the tempo is on the guitar profile, count off 4 so you know when I'm going to begin, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, counting all the beats can be very, very helpful. I'm going to go down to 100 next. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Sorry, I second guessed myself. I don't know why, but that happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, done. And the slower we get, the more important it is to remember. Think about playing a split second after the click. Try not to anticipate it, but wait for the click. The click is telling you when to go. So, again, think about playing a split second just after the click. Just after the click. It becomes much more important the slower we go. 80. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. 40. So here might be time to start counting 16ths or at least eighth notes to help you stay on track. 1, 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 E and 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 30. 1, oh my god, and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and see, I was waiting too long there. 1 E and 2, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1, 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and oh my god, I didn't go to half notes. I was thinking, like, wanted to say, you notice how my hand keeps doing this? Try that. It can really help too. Let's see if I can get this thing. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1, 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 crazy difficult. Alright, time to speed things up. Alright, number 2 and number 3. Keeping the picking smooth is crucial. So a nice smooth back and forth the whole time, whether you are hitting the strings or not. If it is a down beat, you strum down. If it is an up beat, you strum up. Tap your foot while you play. Super important, super important. Here we go, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and done. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 1. That was terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and done. 180. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, number 3, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4, and done. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4, and done. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, with like number 2 and 3, I just went up, well, definitely not by 5s, going up in 60s, just so you have, some slow, medium, and fast tempos to compare what you're doing to what I just did. Still want you to go up in 5s though, okay? So, there we go, lesson number 1. The recaps will most likely be quite a bit shorter as we continue because I'm not going to go over, do the 10 minutes and go up in 5s every single time. But if you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you again next week.